ready. Just getting all set up here if people are starting to join. If you do want to do the donation thing, you need to do it straight away so we can get cracking. Anyway, I'm just writing down the star signs and everything at the moment. Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gem, Cancer, Leo, Sag, PayPal, and Super Chat, and $2 reads. All right. So we'll just get started soon. What I might do is just wait for a little bit till people get online. I don't think that my, since I haven't been doing the videos, I don't think that the message is going out to people that I'm live anymore. I'll have to start doing my yes and no videos and my, what's the name again? So somebody's watching me because I can see there's 2 online at the moment. One of them is me. So whoever you are, hello. Don't be shy, speak up. My cup of tea. Wait for stream elements to kick in. I'm just looking at someone over there. This is a bit strange. It doesn't keep it hot like the other stuff. Alright, so while we're waiting, I might do star signs while we're waiting. Let's kick it off with Capricorn at 4:15. Do Capricorn. So this is for Capricorn. Hey there, meh. Just waiting for people to know that I'm online. This is for Capricorn, so if you're Capricorn, meh, listen up. And this is a free yes and no and a free Capricorn reading. So this is for all the Capricorns out there. Think about a yes and no question if you are Capricorn. Meh, what is your star sign? Because I'll do that next. Okay. Capricorn. Your answer is no, Capricorn. So whatever you were thinking about right now, it's looking more like a no. You've got conversations going on at the moment, planning going on at the moment. I don't know if it's for a job, for a romantic adventure, whatever. But Capricorn, it looks like you need to dig deeper. I do see that something is finally done. It's finally over. The 2 cards together are kind of giving me a vibe that, oh, you are Capricorn. It's kind of giving me a vibe that something's completed, something's done, something needs to finish. Now, this could be a job, it could be study, it could be things like that, and it's finally coming to an end. If that's the case, this would be a yes. But I'm feeling with the manipulation card at the end, we got Magician in reverse. I feel like there's some sort of manipulation going on. So these 2 sitting together, with manipulation in reverse sitting right next to the ending, I feel like that's a no. I feel these 2 together could be a positive kind of ending, something finally finishing. But yeah, make sure you're doing things the right way, Capricorn, not the wrong way. So I'm getting more of a vibe about a no. for Capricorn's question today. I don't know where everybody is just yet. I've only just turned this thing on 6 minutes ago. So we'll just have to wait and see. And Meh, were you doing a paid question today, or what were you doing? Let's do Aquarius now. Aquarius at 6 minutes and 20. Okay, Aquarius, if you are Aquarius, sun, moon or rising, this is for all you guys out there. Jita, okay, we'll put your name down. Whoever pays first goes first. This is for Aquarius at the moment. Aquarius, think about a yes or no question. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius right now. Okay, Aquarius, obviously all of this stuff needs to turn out. There was something to do with the King of Cups. This can be a water sign, or it can be somebody that's a father figure, or somebody that's a big brother or husband, whatever. That was at the bottom, and when the cards flipped, Aquarius, we did have the Nine of Pentacles flipping. So this could be something to do with a home business. It could be something to do with retirement. It could be something to do with leaving a job and going to a new job. It also could be you've got dedicated energy with somebody that's married, committed, whatever, and then you've got single energy at the same time. So there's something going on with Aquarius in that way. Let's just do the yes and no for Aquarius. It looks like a yes and a no for Aquarius. We haven't got a definite yes. We've got a yes here. We got a possibility here, and then we got a no here on the end. So we got yes, maybe, and no. So let's just pull another card for Aquarius to try and get a yes or a no. We've got a yes here. Okay, so there's something going on about a commitment, a marriage, a commitment to a job, a commitment to a person for Aquarius. I do feel that you've been finally signing some sort of contract, or it can be a contract within your own mind that I'm committed to this journey now, this is my job, or this is my husband, or this is my wife, or whatever. So you've made some sort of solid commitment, or somebody's made that with you. You need to trust in your own gut feeling here. If you feel like somebody's not being who they are, they're probably not being who they are. If you feel that somebody's being very, very truthful with you, or a situation's really, really good, you're probably on point with that. So you need to trust in your own instincts here, Aquarius. And lastly, this is all about either you're putting somebody out, you're leaving somebody out, you're ghosting somebody, you're ignoring somebody, or somebody's doing that to you, Aquarius. So that's what we got for Aquarius. All right, we have payments. Let me just go and check the payments, guys. I don't know where Mama B is. She said she would help me, so she must be busy with other things again. And I don't know, because I am on a little bit earlier than normal. Jita, you got in first, so Jita's first with her question. Jita, post your question for that looks like a $10 payment. Was that a $10 payment, Jita? I think that's a $10 reading. And Meh, yours is a mini read, a $7 payment. Yeah, yours is $7, so, all right, yeah, $10, yeah, I can see that. All right, sometimes it shows me the American dollar on my screen, and other times it shows me already converted the money. I don't know why, like, Meh, her payment came in American dollars, your payment came in converted to Australian dollars, Jita. So I don't know why it does that. I always forget to write down what 7, 10 and 12 in US dollars equates to in Australian dollars. I have to do 14 as well because people pay 2 lots for the minis. All right, Jita, what are we looking at for you? Gemini A. This is Anjan or Anjal or something, isn't it? His name, Anjal. Gemini A said he will talk to me after ghosting me for 2 weeks. What does he want from me? Okay, so we want to see what's going on with him. I think I said that he would communicate with you, didn't I? Didn't I say that he needed to be left alone, but he was going to communicate with you or something? He was thinking about you. Anyway, let's see. And we'll make sure we do Gemini, Jita. And what's your star sign? We'll look at Gemini after this one. Anjan. Okay. I didn't know if it was Anjal or Anjan. Why has Anjan, after ghosting Jita for 2 weeks, why now? What's going on with him? What's he want to talk to her about? What's he want to talk to Jita? Hopefully something nice. What's going on here with A-N-G-A-N? It's something nice. He's been depressed or sad or worried about something. He's wanted to reach out, but he's shut down, thinking, no, she'll just reject me or something. This is somebody that wants to talk the truth and wants to talk about a future or reconciliation or I'm sorry. This is usually where somebody comes from your past and comes forward. So this is like a reconciliation, a reunion, let's get back together. There's also something about an invitation. Now, I don't know if he wants you to go with him to some person's wedding or he wants to just take you out somewhere, but this is quite nice. This is where somebody's been stressing about things, thinking, is it over? Should I just end things with her or should I go talk to her? So he has been stressed. He's been up in his head about what he wants. It looks like he wants to come clean. He wants to be truthful about why he hasn't been talking. It does look like financially and work that some kind of bonuses come in or he's got a promotion and he wants to celebrate that promotion. Now, I do feel that there's something wrong either with his sister, his mother, or some good friend that's female. I do feel there's something where he's been basically shutting out everybody, not just you. So I think he may want to tell you that. He may want to tell you it wasn't just you. I haven't talked even to my own family. So I feel like he's been really, really focused on some sort of business deal, turning $5 into $10, turning $5,000 into $10,000. So I feel like he's been on some sort of journey and he wants to tell you all about that journey. But I also feel like he withdrew from everybody. For some reason. I think he may have had some kind of depression or anxiety or a fear of some kind. He told me he was overwhelmed and taking space. There you go. So that is somebody up in their head. The Ace of Spades upside down is where you sit there and you're at home, and the 4, the black 4, is where you're at home, but you, even at home with the door shut, there's something bugging you. There's something where you can't sleep properly. You just feel totally like everything's gone out of control. But there is one thing that has been working good for him, and it looks like it's work. It looks like he's been communicating at work with people, getting his job done, satisfied with his work, the boss is satisfied, whatever. But then when he's at home, it's this shutdown mode, like the hermit mode. What else have we got? What's he want to talk about? He wants to talk about reunion with you. Look at these beautiful, beautiful cards. This is a nighttime thoughts. This is wanting to be happy and balanced, wanting to learn from the past, wanting to have sexual desire, friendship, all of that, some sort of commitment with you, and promising something for the future. I'm hopeful that this is it now. He's going to come forward and he's going to be everything you need him to be. Let him speak. Don't jump on him. Don't question what he's saying. Just let him speak. And if he says, oh, this was happening and that was happening, you say, but why didn't you at least contact me? Why didn't you? Don't use the word why when you're talking to him at all, because that will make him feel that he's done something wrong. Even though in your eyes, not contacting you, ghosting you, it's not nice. It's not good behaviour. Just say what was going on for you that you couldn't at least message me and say, I just need this time out. I'm really not coping with something right now and I'll talk to you soon, instead of just not talking. So if you're going to ask him something, don't use the word why, use what. And take that from one-on-one counselling training with conflict resolution from me. I used to work as a counsellor, and when you say the word why to somebody, why did you do this? If somebody's trying to kill themselves, you say why? Why do you want to kill yourself? It's very wrong. If somebody wants to go and kill somebody or they want to rob a bank, why? That's when you use why. When you're trying to reconcile with somebody or sort something out, you never use the word why. Okay? Yeah, you can say, I understand that you needed your time, but what you did, it really, really hurt. Really, really hurt, because I was confused. I didn't know, had I done something wrong or whatever. So anyway, let's see, you and Anne Jen. It's looking good to me. It looks nice. I do feel you'll be very stubborn about things. I feel also he's been trying to balance you, his home life, his family, his work, even health-related matters, whatever. There's something here with having a defeat or thinking things were over or thinking maybe it was the best for you if he moved on and let you go. He wants to tell you something truthful. He wants balance and justice back, and he wants to make you happy. This is like all your wishes coming true. So I think you need to let him speak, let him get it all out, get it off his chest. And my timer is off the screen. Okay, I was wondering why the buzzer wasn't going. All right, so here we go. Let's do a quick yes and no for you, Jita. It's looking good, it's looking nice. But just in your head, remember to not say why when you're talking to him. Why did you do this? Why didn't you call me? Why? Because it's like nagging and attacking, and it makes the person feel like everything I do is wrong. I can't win. So just say, what was going through your mind when you decided not to contact me at all? Like, what were you thinking? Because from my point of view, I'm sitting here, is it over? Is it going to be back together? Have I done something wrong? And let him speak and don't jump on him. All right, yes or no for Jita, and then Matt, I believe your question is in PayPal. We'll go across there and have a look. Jita, after this we'll do Gemini, and I wanted to know your star sign, Jita. You are Gemini as well, okay? So we'll definitely be doing Gemini after this. It's a shame that James is not around because he is Gemini as well. All right, so this is your yes and no, and from the bottom will be Gemini. Okay, yes or no for Jita's question at the top, and 3 bottom cards is for Gemini. So if anybody else watching is Gemini, this next reading will be for Gemini, and a yes and no in there for Gemini. Okay, Jita, you're up first. You have a yes, 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 and you have beautiful cards here. You have some sort of commitment, some sort of plan. You also have the very big desire card here. Now this could be sexual desire, it could be I want to have a baby with you but I'm not ready, or can it be all about fertility? It's very, very masculine energy, and it's very good. And this is all about your wishes. So whatever your wishes are, you've got a yes, yes, yes here. So you've got a wish coming true here, Jita. All right, Gemini. Gemini, what do we got? We've got a yes, we got a yes, and we got a definite yes. Gemini, look at your beautiful reading here. Now, Jita, you are Gemini and he's Gemini. You had the masculine energy. It can be a player energy, and it can just mean somebody who's very, very ready to have children or something like that. It can be sexual desire. This is somebody that wants to hold your hand forever. So Gemini, we got something, if you're a male Gemini, this is where you're ready. You're ready to go on that journey. You're ready to hold that person's hand. If you are female, this is the person that's ready to hold your hand. If you're in a same-sex relationship, don't worry about it. This is the other person. All right, we have the soulmate connection here. 2 people, the swans come together, they're together for life. And we got this journey these 2 people are going on. I wish I was Gemini. Gemini reading is beautiful. All right, Jita, you donated for a second one. Hey there, Mama B. We've got Met up next. Gemini is done. I'm not going to do the timestamps now. So Jita, we've done your $10 reading. Meh, I'm going to go and look at her question. You're ready to have kids, but he is not. Okay. Maybe he will change his mind very, very soon. because you had a lot of cards there, even in the first part of the reading, that would mean something to do with, like that Nine of Cups at the bottom. That can mean pregnancy 9 months from now. So, yeah. Hey there, Chris. Welcome. So, Chris, before I move on to Meh, her paid reading, her mini, she paid for a mini reading. And Jeeta's paid for a mini. Okay, so Met is next, and that's number 3. And we've done Gemini. We've done Capricorn, Aquarius, and Gemini now. Yeah, before I move on to that, my hair's sticking out at the back like a crow's nest. Chris, that thing, I left you a message. I don't know if you had time to listen to it yet. 5 cards, $5, that sort of thing. I'm not too sure whether introduce that into my channel as another version of doing something, but there will be no yes and no. There'll be no multiple cards. It'll just simply be the tarot deck, and I'll bring a different tarot deck with me, not these. And we'll literally look at them. I am thinking of investing in a deck of those yes and no angel cards. If anybody knows any other deck apart from Doreen Virtue or something else that might be good, like that kind of cards to do yes and no, I can use them for yes and no in future. All right, Meh, let's go across and have a look. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful weekend. I mean, our weekend's over. It's Monday here. It's back to the grindstone. What have we got in payments here? All right. We've had another payment. And that would be Jeeta's mini. Okay. General reading for a mini. It's a bit hard doing a general reading for a mini thing. The mini readings are supposed to be like a yes and no with some detail. But we'll give it a go. Just general messages for Meh. For a mini. General messages for Meh. What does she need to know right now? What's coming towards Meh? I'm just going to pause this. Meh, is there an area of focus I can do for you? Like, do you want to know messages about relationships? Do you want to know messages about career, work? Do you want to know messages about a particular person or something? So I've paused the clock while we find out what it is you want, and I'll just pour myself some more tea. I brought this today. On the weekend, we went to Sydney for this big comp. We had the car packed in case he did well, which he didn't, unfortunately. The only time he seems to do well is here on his practice days. He needs to bring his practice game to the competitions and nobody will beat him. But I had this and I put it in my bag, and they told me I wasn't allowed in the club till 9 a.m. He had to be on the table at 9 a.m. They were only letting the players in the club. And I thought, oh, that's all right. I'll stand out here and I'll drink my hot tea. And I went to get my hot tea out of my little black flip-top flask thing, which keeps it really, really hot. And guess what? My whole handbag was saturated. My hearing aids that are $6,000 were in the bag and they were open. Luckily, it was away from where all the drink went and it only got a speck on the lid. My AirPods, my Apple AirPods, were in the bag. They were sealed, and thankfully that container is basically watertight, so nothing got into them. My phone was in there. It got a bit all over it. My leather wallet, which is very expensive, it was a gift. It's just a zip wallet thing. It actually somehow was saturated inside. All the money was wet. And it was leather. It's leather. Then, when I filled it up with water to wash it, the water would not come out of it. So how did the hot drink get through the leather in, but if you fill it up with water, it won't come out? It was very strange. So anyway, that's what happened on the weekend. It was pretty horrible. So we're just waiting. What are we... There's different paid readings on my channel, Margaret. For a yes and no, we can do a yes and no for $2 only. So you've got the super chat button there, $2 not Australian dollars, to look at that. But that's a financial question, so you'd have to ask a yes or no question. Is my finance going to improve or whatever? So I'm just waiting to hear from Meh. Meh. Where is Meh? I think Meh may want a timestamp. Did Meh want a timestamp or what? She's not said anything since she came in the room and did a donation, apart from her star sign. I'm just going to continue reading whatever I get, because I need to move on before people start coming in this room. All right, so general messages for me. Whatever comes out, whatever comes out. And her reading starts at, just say, 26 minutes, 50 seconds. 26 minutes, 50 seconds for me. I think she must have gone or something. I actually curled my hair and put a bit of spray to try and hold it. It was actually curled up here, but... Meh, you got some sort of shit fight going on between you and two other women. This is two women are on board with each other. I don't know if that's you and somebody against somebody else, or whether these two people are against you for some reason, but there's some sort of stress, argument, something that feels like failure or something like that. It can be, this can even be where somebody's done something illegal and going to prison. It can be somebody that needs surgery or something and they're going to hospital. Or like I said, it can be an argument between people. So let's just get more information on this. Okay, now this is a totally different thing. This is where something's completing and coming to an end and you're going on a new journey soon. There's some sort of nice surprise in love coming towards you. So this can be a soulmate connection, something that really, really feels right for you, Meh. Something's completing, but there's a bit of a disappointment on your side of it. Some things are nice surprises coming in. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I could do this, could have this. There's a love thing, something that makes you feel very passionate and happy. Now, it might not be a romantic love situation. It may be that something you've been working towards and you're really good at it, you're really passionate about it, that there's going to be an opportunity there. Because this could be an opportunity coming for some sort of new job, new beginning, starting from the bottom with the 5, but it's something you're very passionate about. On the other hand, this could be read that this is a soulmate connection, somebody long-term commitment, and they're on board with the journey, the same journey as you. It may explain why there is this tension between you and these other people. They may be interested in the job, they may be interested in this person. I'm not too sure what I'm looking at here, Meh. So let's just do some tarot, see if we can get some clarification on this. Thank you, Chris. Okay, so after this will be Jeeta's second mini question. So can we get Jeeta's question ready? Chris. And Chris, you're Taurus. I remember that. We'll look at Taurus at the end of yours. Oh, I've been having snotty nose. This is more for, I'll just say her name in my head. Okay, 3 from the top. Okay, so you have a romantic thing here, but it can be seen as a job. This would be a project that you're going to be working on. This would be somebody that rules it, you know, like the boss or the person with the offer or something like that. So that's some sort of project planning. And this is something you're very passionate about. If we looked at this in romantic terms, this would be a friendship and going on a nice little adventure with this person. Down here, we have a supportive figure here. This can be a father figure, a teacher, a mentor. It can be in love. It can be somebody that wants to support you in love and be by your side. But I'm feeling like this is more of a mentor. You are presented with some options coming your way, meh? This could be job. This could be new direction, new learning. You're a little bit confused. I feel you need to listen to people that know what they're talking about, not just sort of think, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You are holding on a little bit too tightly. Now, if we look at all your cards as being some sort of romantic thing, there may have been somebody that promised you something romantically and they were lying basically, and they just wanted to have a friend and have a bit of fun, and you thought it was more than what it actually was, and you're holding on to that connection. In regards to work or career, the same sort of thing applies. It could be that you did some sort of study and everything like that. You thought you're going to get a job, you're going to earn $1 million in a year, and it's not kind of as big as you thought, and it's not quite there at the moment. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Meh. Thank you for your donation. We'll just use the blue cards for a yes and no for you. All right, so this is just yes and no for Meh. I don't know where she is. She may be stepped away or something, but we'll just put a timestamp for her. Did one of my girls put the timestamp down? Mama B or Chris, did you put a timestamp for her? It was probably, I think it was 26 minutes, 26, because it's now 32, nearly 33 minutes, so it must have been around the 25, 26 minute mark for a mini read. All right, yes or no for Meh. And I just wanted to thank all of my subscribers and all of my regulars that do the payments and everything, and my moderators for being here and supporting the channel. I know I haven't been doing all of the readings like I used to do, and I haven't been putting things on my channel, but please keep coming, please keep staying here. All right, Meh, we have a yes, and we have an opportunity. So I'm going to give you a yes on the question. You do have some confusing times coming up, Meh, where you're going to have to choose something. You're going to have to make a choice and start moving forward. You also are being told to keep yourself grounded at all times. This is the root chakra, the Archangel Michael. So you're being told that you are guided, you are protected, but you need to keep your feet on the ground. You need to do, if you don't do it already, do a chakra alignment. There's plenty of them on YouTube to listen to. Do a meditation chakra alignment. Trust me, it feels fantastic, especially if you're getting a bit scattered with anything. Your other card is the Sun, best card in all of the decks. The Sun in here, the Sun in here, and the Sun in here. I always take the Sun as one of the best things that you can pull out of a deck. So it looks like everything will grow and get better, and plus you'll have some more understanding coming up. You'll start to know what it is you need to do. All right, we're moving on to Jita with a mini this time. Thank you, Jita, for your second donation today. I'm just going to quickly check PayPal. My fingernails are just not. I've been trying to grow back to my normal healthy nails. I used to always have healthy nails. Trust me, do not get your nails done with acrylic or any of that stuff. If you've got good nails, just get them painted from time to time. Do not do it, because this is what happens. Your nails just take forever to come back. I never used to do my nails. It was my daughter that said, go and get your nails done. It's so nice, you know, get the acrylic layer put on. It makes them nice and strong. What it actually does, it makes them strong while you wear it. As soon as you take it off, your nails are a mess. I've had them split straight down, split off. Oh, Crystal. All right, Crystal, what were you asking about? Darion. Ooh, Darion. Let me write that down. I like the name. I like the name. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's have a look at Jita's second mini question. Jita, is any good opportunity to come towards me? My current company taking time to promote me and I want to switch company. Okay, is there something, you've got to look though. Something's not just going to knock on your door, Jita, and say, hey, we want you for this job. So obviously you must be looking to see for a position in another company. So let's see if you're going to find one, not is somebody going to come knocking and offer you something. Unless you're sought after. I mean, there are people in certain positions that are sought after. All right, here we go. Jita. What's happening on the job front for Jita? Will she land herself a better position through a friend or a colleague, or even a family member? Maybe something's going to come because that just spat out on the table. The three, which can represent family or a friend. It can be a colleague from the past. It can be somebody you went to training with, you know, like if you did university or college or something like that. It can be somebody from your past that can help you with a new position. Show me if there's a new opportunity. Look at that. That's somebody looking to join forces with somebody else. Wow. And that was a money card as well. So that is some new contract. So let's see. You're handing out the resumes. Looky, looky. Can you see that? Wow. Okay, so you have the 3 queens, which is in line with the 3 kings. When somebody gets the 3 kings and you've got the 3 queens, basically, oh, you can barely see it. Basically, that is a job, a job, a job. And it's more than just a job. It's something where you feel secure and looked after. So it may be a job that where you're not just getting your pay, but they may incorporate things like health insurance or some sort of retirement package, or there's some sort of long-term security thing with what I'm seeing here. So it might not be as soon as you get the job where you can see the benefits, but it looks like a long-term thing that is on offer. It's got something to do with females. Even the 4 represents female energy. So I don't know if you need to be applying for something that's specifically for women. I can't remember what it is you actually do, Jita, but this has got something to do with either a lot of women work there. It could be to do with women and families. It could be a family-run business as well. Like it might be a company that has been in a family for generations or something like that. Because I'm feeling like a very, very strong female rights kind of vibe. Okay, let's get more information on this. You're an accountant. There's 2 opportunities, okay? There's 3, but one of them is a dead end. One of them is like, no, no thank you. There's 2 opportunities that you will be considering. One of them is all your dreams, your wishes coming true. And one of them is the money's there, but the money's going to take time for you to go up the ladder with it. So it's like the 3 opportunities. One of them you'll know directly, like, I don't want to work there, I don't like those people there, or I don't want to travel there. So there's one where you just shaft it straight out the door. Possibly it's somebody that works there from your past or something and you're not interested. This other one is where you feel like you fit, but there will be somebody that doesn't like you coming into that job. So there will be some sort of competition, somebody that doesn't like you being there, but it will be beneficial to you in the long run. Let's just have a look more. Look at some more. I think somebody else just paid, because something's coming up on my screen. We'll check that in a sec. Jita and the new job opportunity. 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. Yeah, there's something that could make you big money and all of that. You won't be happy there. You'll want to leave. Something to do with 9 months, September, whatever. This is really good with work because this is working for the money. This is working towards something. Like I keep saying, I feel like there is a job out there that's not only giving you your normal pay, but they may say, we give all of our workers free health insurance, or we give them a car, or there's some sort of offer, but don't be tempted by some sort of negligent kind of behaviour or something that doesn't feel right. We do have the devil there. Normally that's temptation to do the wrong thing, to cut corners, whatever. It was in reverse, so I feel like you're saying no thank you, not interested. Down here we got all the women again. We got women everywhere here. So I feel like wherever it is you're going, the opportunity where you're going, it's going to have something to do with women. It is a good opportunity, especially with this 9. So if the company you're going to work for is called 99 accounts, or September accounts, or Virgo energies, or it's got something to do with 9, where you would be going. So I don't know if you're going to end up getting a job and working until September and then you're going to start in September, or whether it's going to be they want you to sign a 9-week contract or a 9-month contract or something like that. Being an accountant too, this could be all about handling people's money for retirement. So the job you get might be working with estates and retirement. It can be stuff like that. Hey there, Dee Dee, welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. Okay, let me just go and check PayPal. Oh my gosh. They got the roof open because the sun is shining, but it's super windy in here and I can't see any worker to come and close it. I need one of the workers to close it because it's extremely windy in here. We'll just do quickly yes and no for Jita. DD has paid for a mini. So that's Jita's done now, and Met is done. DD, or Dai. Dai's paid for a mini. Okay. Jita, just think about your yes and no in your mind. So up next we have a full-length reading for Crystal, and we're looking at Darian, possible romantic feelings with Darian. Well, welcome back, Dee Dee, everybody, welcome back. If you run away for a while, please come back. Okay, Dee Dee, Jita, this is your yes and no. Okay, we have a yes, yes, yes. You're going to be going on a journey, new journey. You've got celebration, being where you need to be. You've got the journey card, and you've also got the sun come out, Jita. As I just said previously, the sun to me is my favourite card. It's always a positive outcome, I feel. Unless you've got 2 really drastic cards, then the sun could be finding out something that you don't like. But this is, you're going to be going on your new journey. And it's going to be something that makes you feel secure and happy, because that's where you feel warmth and comfort and you feel like you belong. Anyway, Jita, thank you. And moving right along, we're doing Chris's detailed reading now. I'm just going to check my phone, so that might freeze. It was just my sister there asking me about a reading I did for her on family about a month ago or something. So it looks like there is the baby thing coming up. All right, let's do Crystal's full-length reading. Okay, Crystal, here we go. We're looking at you and Darian. Show me the energies between Crystal and Darian, please. What is there between Crystal and Darian? Show me now, show me what could be, and show me a possible outcome. And also show me anything that may be hidden, please. Here we go. Now, could be, what's the outcome? definitely sexual energy. I'll tell you that straight up. The first 3 cards are all about bam, you know, connection. Whew, I like this. Sexual energy from both sides. There is fear about connection, like in a more solid kind of thing. This is the beginning phases of it. This could be talking about exes, talking about I was in a relationship, it didn't work, she did the wrong thing or he did the wrong thing. So this, I feel, is used to comparing notes basically about what you've been doing with your lives so far. But the first card out about the connection with the two of you is what I call the soulmate card. This is something you're meant to know this person. You're meant to have, whether it's a long journey or a short journey, you were meant to come into contact with this person. There is something sudden and sharp about this connection. It's sort of like something might come out of your mouth, of his mouth, something quite cold and sudden. But that's like now, in the beginning. So I don't know how you connected with him, whether it was through someone from your past or something sudden that happened to you, or even somebody that had surgery or whatever. But that's showing me the initial phases of you two coming together. I feel like the black 2 and the black 3 is basically talking about all the things that have gone wrong with previous connections. And it can be, because this is your reading, this can be how your mind is processing what you like, what you don't like. Let's say that you were with somebody and they used to tap the table when they're talking to you, and it was just grind on you. If this person starts tapping the table, it can be enough for you to go, oh, I can't be with this person. So I feel like you're weighing up what you like and what you don't like, but this is telling me that it was meant to connect, okay? What you're going possibly into is definitely a nice friendship. I don't know if you want to include sex in there, but that is a sexual energy. This is a very comforting energy. There is this, which can mean, the black 5 basically can mean that not sort of showing all your cards just yet. And it can be where you feel he's hiding something or you're hiding something. So there will be conversations, this is going out. I don't know if you go to church on a Sunday, but maybe he says, let's go to church together. I don't know if you like to go and watch the basketball or watch the hockey, or I don't know. But this is doing things that both of you like. So there's going to be a lot in common. Maybe even family has family connections, something in common there. But this here is either you keeping quiet about something or him keeping quiet about something. Not sort of revealing everything just yet. But if we remove the black 5, this is what's coming towards you with him. Sex, fun, friendship, okay? And nice energy. What the outcome is, again, we have a sexual kind of fertility kind of energy. We have feeling like you belong together, feeling like you have a lot in common. We have security and stability and long term. We have feeling happy whether you're out or at home together. And then we have the journey. So really, really nice coming up. Now, it's not showing me the two of you in a solid relationship, but it is new. It is showing something really, really nice. It starts off, I'm not too sure, and it gets better and better. So fingers crossed. Now, you do have a sequence here. Caesarean, 3 we're looking and exploring about fertility, doctor, baby girl, baby boy. So yeah, but we won't go there. This is just new. It's a possibility. Bottom of the deck. What's hidden is your past, his past. What went wrong? What? No commitment there. Something to do with stability and learning is there. You, him, and somebody else. This can be family connections, work connections. It's not negative. These cards are not negative, what's hidden at the bottom. So basically to me, it's open, it's learning, it's nice. I feel like this might be you changing to this. The Queen of Diamonds is single. She can be sharp, she can be cold, she can be like, no, I'm not going to put up with this. The Queen of Hearts is loving and open to explore something new. The Jack of Spades basically just means secret and nighttime. But there may be something hidden either on your side or his about a past relationship of what actually happened. Okay? Let's just do the tarots now. We've still got time for Chris. Show me Darian, Crystal. Look, when I said show me Darian and Crystal, Darian, together card, and something you've been waiting for. They all fell out on my hand. All right. Oh gosh, this is jumping at me. Making memories together. Is this person from your past or new? All right, so in the beginning, we do have this fighting with your own self. Should I, shouldn't I, is it, isn't it? Sort of trying to work it all out. We have the happy memories, new memories. Don't get stuck in the past though. And we have a possible thought of commitment in the future. There is some sort of temptation there. Something that, should I do this, shouldn't I do this? Should I tell him this thing? Then we've got the working together at something, but we've also got the emotional detachment here. So I feel that this middle row is something to do with your past, his past, something to do with someone born or died in August as well. But there's something sitting there. It might be a confirmation from someone in spirit on your side trying to tell you that this is where you need to go with this person. You may be dealing with the devil is Capricorn energy, isn't it? So there may be some sort of Capricorn energy. All right, outcome. We do have the doing it your own way, doing it the single kind of way. We even have the Page of Wands sitting here, which is kind of single energy, but it's also about going on a journey, exploration. There is a fear of cheating, betrayal, and that sitting here as well. The tarots are actually kind of negative compared to my normal reading that I do. Bottom of the deck, what's here with the tarots? You standing on your own 2 feet, the strength is there, and you're going to make up your own mind. If there's anything secret or unknown, you're going to make up your own mind. It's just who you are, it's what you want to do. We could have air sign energy and Leo energy here as well. Not too much in the tarot card, so we'll do the Lenormand deck for you. Hey there, Dee. I'm going to check PayPal after this because I've seen it going off over there. Anyway, we'll just do this for you, Crystal. We're going to do 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom on this Darian connection. Let's see what we get here. Okay, you're very desired by Darian. We got the woman that's full of desire here. Can be fertility. Can be fertility as well. Okay, you and Darian. Things will become clearer and apparent. You'll know what you want. This is communication going backwards and forwards. Be open with the communication. And we also have the growth here. This is kind of like the 8 of Pentacles. It's like a lucky kind of card to come out. Bottom of the deck, we have whatever efforts is put in, you will see the benefits here. Lucky, and we also have the homely feeling card. Nice energy. So all of the Lenormand deck about him is good. The poker deck is showing sort of like a false start, and then it gets better and better. The tarot, for some reason, let's just redo 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom of the tarot, just to see if we get the same kind of energy. Show me Darian and Crystal. What's to come of this? Have family connections. Okay, that's where the 6 of Cups is coming in. So there's family connections there. All right, show me Darian and Crystal. What can she expect? And then Crystal will do the 2 yes and no's, and we'll do Taurus before we move on. This time with the tarot, we got you and him coming together, quite rushed kind of energy. We got the Knight of Swords and we got the Queen of Swords. Now, if you look at the Queen of Swords here, she's sitting there and deciding whether she wants it, she doesn't want it. He's like, here I am, here I am. And then Strength come out again. So this thing will grow. Bottom of the deck, we had choosing the journey, the path. We also have growth with the 7 of Pentacles. To me, this is like watching something grow, putting your efforts and energies into it, watching it all grow. There isn't an emotional detachment coming out again for some reason. Now, I don't know if it's you've got to keep the emotions out of something, or you said there's a family connection, so there may be a need to disconnect from that part of things and, yeah, go down a different path there. Right, so let's do yes and no, and then we'll do Taurus, and then we're on to the next reading. I've just got to go and check PayPal first. I think up next was Dee Dee with a mini reading, so can we get her question there? And then I'll go and check PayPal first though. Okay, yes and no, 2 questions for you, Crystal. Just think about it in your mind. And thanks again for the donation. I think this is one of the first times in ages I've actually got your reading done while I'm live and haven't had to postpone it. But at the moment we're doing well. It's nearly lunchtime here. So hopefully, because it's windy out here, people won't want to come in here. And have they turned the heaters on? No, they haven't. I need to ask them to turn a couple of the heaters on, and also can they sort of shut that a little bit up there because it's very, very windy. Okay, first question is yes. Second question is probably yes. Probably. Your last part of the reading, Crystal, is keep yourself grounded at all times and trust in the 3rd chakra. Now, normally this is about family and the roots and where you come from, your generations, your people. And this here is usually about the balance and like balance, yeah, the midway. So you've got the bottom chakra and the mid chakra. So you're being told to keep firmly grounded on the ground and keep your feet firmly on the ground, sorry. And you're also being told to balance how you are going with things. You have the Angel of Strength here. I don't know if this guy's Leo or what the story is, but we're getting Leo, Leo, Leo. Strength came out twice in the tarot, and then now it's coming out here. So yeah. And your last messages are the Sun, the best card in the deck, with blossoming abundance. So something's going to become apparent to you. Something could grow. Something will feel great. There's a storm warning here though. You did have a couple of cards in there that maybe somebody's not going to be too keen on the connection, or maybe it's something to do with work, nothing to do with Darian. Yeah. Anyway, let's now do Taurus with this. If anybody watching is Taurus, this is a yes or no question for Taurus people. If your sun, moon or rising is Taurus, this is for you. Okay, so this is 3 messages, what's going on with Taurus right now, and also a yes or no question. All right, we got a yes, maybe yes. Now, Taurus, what's going on? The sun, funny enough, Chris, sun is Leo energy, and so you've had the sun come out in everything today. Sun, something's going to be known. Something's going to make sense very, very soon. Also, something's going to grow. And I say something's going to grow because we have the stalks. Something new is beginning, it's going to grow, it's going to be strong. Be wary of whoever that is. Normally a female energy, but that can be somebody trying to sabotage, trying to make you second guess something. Somebody from the past maybe. Can be a male, but I think it's a female. All right, Taurus, that is for you. Let me quickly go and check PayPal. Okay, PayPal. All right. Guys, we might shut the readings now. Just shut them down. it's 12 o'clock. I've been online for an hour. I just want to catch up with who's here and get through these, because we have DD with a mini read. We then have, I don't know what name they're using on my channel, but we have a detailed read after that. Sheldon Bailey. A detailed read for Sheldon Bailey. Sheldon Bailey. Bawley, sorry. So we got mini, we got detailed, and then we have Doa. Okay, what have you paid for there? Is that too detailed? That money's actually pending. If that's DD, that money is actually pending at the moment. I haven't received it at all. And then we have, is this person using their name on my channel? A mini reading for somebody. I'm not going to say their name so somebody doesn't steal it. But yeah, we have another one there. So we have mini, detailed. I think that's 2 detailed readings, unless she's paying for something else there. Yeah, 2 detailed for D. 2 detailed questions. And then we have somebody else on there, but I don't want to say their name. All right, let me get back into the chat now. I'm just going to write their name here. And they've paid for a little bit more than a mini, but not 10 US. So I think they've paid $12 Australian, and it's supposed to be US. I'll just say the first initial is J, for someone paid for a mini. No, it looks like they've paid 11 Australian dollars, which is around about 7 US dollars. That's a mini. Okay, so we've got mini, detailed, 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 mini. That's plenty. That's plenty. I need to stop now. All right, let's get back to the questions. All right, so up next we have Die, not D, because we got D in here and we got Die. So Dai's question is, Die, what's Sharin's feelings towards me? He's your boyfriend, there's been no contact for a while, we've been fighting. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, so this is a mini read. What is Sharin's feelings towards DD? They're not in contact, they've been fighting, but it is her boyfriend. What's his feelings? What's going to happen here? Because this is a mini, we're just going to do 3, 3, 3, and 3 from the bottom of these. Show me now, show me what's coming and what's the outcome and what's hidden, what's going on with this Sharin and DD. Now, what's coming, outcome. What's now is soulmate card, exactly what happened with Crystal. The first card out is soulmate. Bottom of the deck. Okay, bottom of the deck is good because we have the double shock and you. So we'll have to clarify that, we'll get to it. Okay, so right now you just said there's been no contact. The 2 of clubs is, 2 of spades is the worst card when you're talking about a relationship, but 2 of clubs is where something that can be fixed, something that's not working. We got the 2 energies here, the male and the female, but we've also got the soulmate card, and we've got you being very, very sharp about what you want, very pushy about what you want. You could be acting cold as well. I don't know what went on between the 2 of you, but this is telling me something got broken here. The black 2 is basically telling me there's a lack of commitment from somebody. You might have thought that we're going to get married, we're going to have kids, we're going to be together forever. He might have thought, I like hanging out with you, I like having my own free time. So I feel like one of you were on board with the relationship and one of you wasn't. What's coming towards you is making the right choices for yourself. You're being told to choose wisely for yourself right now. If he doesn't want to talk, he doesn't want to communicate, that's his problem. You need to focus on who does want to communicate, who does want to make you smile, who does want to keep you occupied and everything, because it looks like there may be an explosion coming with the 9 here. Sometimes the black 9 like that can mean an ending is on its way. It can simply also mean a lot of stress going on, because I had a female card there. It could be you, that you're thinking, this is it, it's done, it's finished, can't bring it back together. The outcome cards are showing me bringing it back together. We're just missing the 6. We've got 2 and the 4 here. This is 2 people both on the same journey. So the outcome is actually very, very nice about the 2 of you. I think that that stress card could either be that he's going through something at the moment, he needs to be left alone. Bottom of the deck, we do have this surprise energy. Now, normally this double whammy is really, really good because it doesn't come out very often for people. It's sort of like a needle in a haystack kind of sequence. So let's just get more information on you and him. Her name's Di, but I say DD, but you're D. So yeah, that's Di. I think it's pronounced Di. 1, 2, 3. I keep forgetting this is a mini, not a full reading. Okay, right now, this is the decision, make it or break it, are we going to be together? These actually needed to be at the ending of the reading. I'm putting them on top of these surprise things. So the surprise things are all about some sort of commitment, some sort of marriage, balancing work, balancing other people, balancing things at the moment. So either you or him, there's something else involved in this commitment. There is this fear of betrayal, hurt, betrayal and everything coming up. This guy is, I'm going to do it my way, I don't care what you say. If I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. If I don't want to come over and see you, I don't want to come over and see you. So this to me is someone they're running their own show at somebody else's expense here. It can be that there's somebody else interfering in this union between the 2 of you. Your outcome cards are quite good. This is where you take back your control and you make your own decisions about where is this going with you and him. Is it going to work or am I done? Instead of waiting for him to make a decision whether he's done or he wants this or that, it's time for you, Di, to make your own decision here. Because this is me being told that you will have a good outcome with the double jokers. You will be in control of where this thing goes. So if he's just decided to go no contact and there's no real reason about it, I feel like this is you feeling like you've got your mojo back, basically. You've got everything back again. I feel this is showing me that you're worried about, is he with somebody else? Is he betraying you right now? Is that what this is all about, that he's exploring somebody else and seeing whether he wants you or something else? This can also mean that somebody else is wanting to have you, but you don't want to betray him. So it can be written that way. But you ask what he's feeling and everything right now. He does desire you, he does think about you, but I just feel that he can't give you the commitment that you're looking for. All right, let's quickly do a yes and no for you, Di. D, with the payment being in pending, that happens with a couple of my people that pay. It happens to Crystal, when Crystal pays, sometimes she pays and I'm paid like that, and other times she pays and it might be delayed for a couple of hours, it might be delayed for a couple of days. I think the worst it was delayed was about 5 days. I don't know, I don't know what PayPal is doing, but it can be that it's protecting your own payment system. Jessica is, okay, thank you for clarifying that for me, Crystal. Okay, so this is just yes and no for Di. Your yes and no question is, Typical. We have a straight out yes, we have a probably not, and we have a maybe. No answer to your yes and no. Let's get the middle card. Please show me yes or no. I'm saying it's a yes, but it's on you have to do it. You have to be the one. You have to stand your ground. Use your sex appeal. Use your knowledge. Use whatever you have to get what it is you want. You're being told about something being in the right place at the right time and feeling very lucky kind of outcome here. You need to do some digging at the moment. You're being told to look more closely. And there's also some sort of secret coming out because this was upside down. So something's going to be revealed as to what's going on. And the fact that you've got a good outcome card after the secret's revealed, I don't think it's something bad. I think it's something good. The only other way of looking at that Three of Spades, instead of being betrayal or something, some third party, to me it could be some sort of problem in the bowel, the bladder, the ovaries, the testicles. It can be something, some sort of health issue, some sort of thing that needs sorting out that's going on. It can be like a sexual problem as well. All right, let me go and check PayPal. What are we doing from here? And thank you so much, Di. All right, so there was a detailed reading for I don't want to say the name online. Who's this detailed reading for asking about Sheldon Bailey? Who is that name on my my PayPal? Someone's asking me to read Sheldon Bailey, the Pisces. O'Neill, is that you? O'Neill. Okay, so that's your name there, is it? All right. Okay, so we're doing O'Neill. O'Neill detailed. So you want to know about Sheldon Bailey, the Pisces, and the connection to you, I'm assuming. So your name is Ramday. Okay, so this is a detailed reading. All right, here we go. Oh, your brother-in-law. Detailed, what's going on around Sheldon Bailey? What's going on with Sheldon Bailey? What's going on with Sheldon Bailey? Now I'm getting really hot. Oh dear. I don't know if it's because I'm reading on this person or what. With Sheldon Bailey, let me just put the name out one more time. Okay, now which way do you want me to look at this? I can look at this to do with health-related matters. I can look at this to do with work-related matters. Or I can look at this to do with a relationship. Which area of focus do you want me more guided in at the moment for this, O'Neill? Because I can look at it in three ways and I don't want to waste the whole reading looking at the wrong section. Okay, so I'm going to just focus firstly, quickly on work. This is showing me somebody that used to be passionate what they did. They've lost their commitment to what they were doing. They're trying to sign new contracts. It's getting overloaded. They're wanting something from their past. They're wanting something from their past to do with their work and their study and whatever. It's getting an overload as far as work goes. Something they planned on doing or a commitment they planned on having, it's like it's crowding them. There's also something to do with hanging with the wrong people, possible drugs, alcohol. It can be, if it's medication and medical, because there is a medical tone here with the hospital, the doctors, there's two doctors, two opinions. It can be where somebody's been given the wrong medication. It can be something to do with the head as well. I'm drawn up to the head with this reading. So anyway, I just wanted to see, I'm just going to pause the clock for you. Can you please let me know which area of focus do you want me going on this Sheldon Bawley, Sheldon Bawley. Which area of focus are you wanting me to look at? Because there's quite a few things here I'm looking at in front of me. And I don't want you giving me information to guide me. I just want you to say, keep the focus on his work or his money, keep the focus on his relationships, or keep the focus on his health. Because there's all different things going on here. Currently in jail, okay, hanging around the wrong people. The black 10, I'll just show you what I'm looking at here in case you know anything about the cards. This would be jail down here, okay? That would be jail. The black 10 is a government building. It can be university, it can be hospital. We did have like medical cards with the Queen and Jack of Diamonds. That basically could be a husband and wife, boyfriend-girlfriend situation. I'm just quickly going to drink this. Did I start the clock? That's cold. I haven't started the clock yet. All right, that makes it very, very different now. So there is a medical issue though, I must mention that, where somebody to do with drugs, alcohol, gambling, all of that sort of stuff, hanging around the wrong crowd or whatever, there is some kind of addiction or something like that going on. Now that could be, you said brother-in-law, so I'm assuming he's married to your sister. That could be that she's not coping and she's drinking too much, or she's taking some sort of pills or something like that. Now, there's somebody else involved in this whole thing. I see somebody that used to be very, very passionate, very, very strong with their journey. They knew what they wanted to do. There is somebody that was pushing the buttons, telling them what they wanted, whatever. There was this lack of commitment. I don't want to do this. I'm not involved anymore. I'm not committed to this. Then there was this turnaround where this person, I'm going to do this. This is the right thing to do. Then there was a turnaround again. I don't care what other people say. I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm getting, his first row of cards are showing me somebody that they say this and then they do that. They tell people they'll be there, they're going to stick to this, and then they don't do it. So they also have a lot of people in their ear telling them do this, do that. There's a lot of gossip going on. There's a third party person. Now, I don't know if this is your sister or this is another female that's involved in the situation. Could be his sister. Could be somebody he was working with, somebody he was involved with. There's something to do with children here in this reading as well. Baby boys, I'm seeing here. There's something to do with children as well. He has, I'm looking for doubles here. He's got the double jacks and the double queens, so that can be 12 to 13 months. Okay, so we got 12 to 13 months sitting here. I don't know how long he's going to do this jail thing. And I don't know if he's re-offended or whether he's going to re-offend and do this again. Because this is basically like an up and down journey for this person. I wasn't in my right mind. I didn't know what I was doing. I shouldn't have gotten involved with these people. And then he does it anyway. And it's also telling me something to do with generational. So I don't know if his father, his brother, other people that he hangs around, there's this definite hanging around being an idiot here. This is somebody doing stuff because everybody else does it, I'm going to do it. And this is where somebody wants to call something quits as well. Now, I do fear, because this can be where somebody either, well, he's possibly done something violent, but this can represent somebody that tries to kill themselves. They're not successful, but they threaten to do that, or somebody threatens to do that, because I've got that kind of energy in here as well. What's going to happen with Sheldon Bawley? Show me his journey. What's going to happen? Cheating, lying, stealing dropped out. As I said, what's going to happen with him? What's going to happen with this Sheldon Bailey? Show me now, show me what's coming, show me what the outcome is, and what is he hiding? Here we go. Now, what's coming? All right, so right now, he started off the reading with this whole soulmate, this is what I want and everything, and he's got soulmate, this is what I want, this is what I need. He made very unwise decisions. This is where somebody said what they were going to do, they did the opposite. So there's some sort of lie thing going on there. And there was some minor success. So I feel in the past, he did something that worked, or he got away with it, and then he didn't. So it's sort of like where this has been going on and off for a while. It's not like a one-off kind of thing. Coming up, we have heavy burdens. Now, being that he's in jail, this can be law, paperwork, rules, regulations, but it's heavy burden. Justice will be served. And then we got the Ten of Cups, which is normally celebrating everybody gathering together, family, community, everything being together. It is upside down. So this can be where this person, he's obviously married, you said brother-in-law. This can be where somebody's contemplating that they need to divorce. Maybe your sister's saying, I'm going to divorce him, I don't want to wait around for this. Or maybe he's thinking about that, because that can be where somebody's going to leave a commitment. They're going to leave what they have. Outcome is resistance to waiting. This is all about healing, mending and fixing things, taking time out, thinking about what you've done, thinking about what you're going to do to fix everything. This is a refusal to do that. This is where somebody, I don't want to. I'm going to do it my way. That's it. There is this strength card coming and then working towards the future. Now, if this is about his relationship to your sister, this could be, I will work at it in the future. We will do this. We will get stronger and stronger. Things will get better. This is a good outcome. My poker deck is showing a kind of negative thing here. We do have hidden is the celebration, the coming together, and everything's done. This is balance returning, and judgment will be fair. So judgment will fit the crime, basically. So judgment will be fair. That normally is victory and success. Because it's at the bottom of the deck, I'd have to say that it probably means that it's off in the distance. We had 10s everywhere in this reading, so I'm wondering whether October is something where it finally will be sorted. Need to work out who this other person is that is an influence to this, because it's a negative influence. It needs to stop. This connection to whoever it is, it needs to stop. It's not healthy. It's not good for anybody. But there's also something in that reading to do with a health-related matter, which we're not going to look at now. The reading is finished, but there was something coming up with somebody's health and well-being, and I do feel like it's to do with their head. So it can be like somebody having a nervous breakdown about what's going on, and I'm worried for your sister in this, about how this is affecting her, if there's children, how it's affecting them. All right, so that's your reading. We got 2 yes and no's for that reading. And then up next is Dee with her 2 full readings. I'm not sure what you can do with your yes and no. We'll look at that to see, is this connection with a family member, this negative connection. All right, so we'll do that with your first yes and no, and your second yes and no, you think about whatever you want, O'Neill. Yes or no. First question will be, is this negative connection with a family member? We won't ask, is it an ex? We'll ask, is it a family member? Is the negative connection for Sheldon Bawley, is this negative connection, this person that needs to disappear, is it a current family member? I'm getting more of a yes, that it's something to do with a family member, not an ex. Now, the reason I sort of had a weird look on my face, this is yes, this is yes, this is no, and it's a sly. So this is all about trust and working hard for your future. It's normally about the harvest and the baby. This is like fertility and a child and everything happening. But this is lies and deception sitting in the middle of something really, really good. So what that normally means, O'Neill, is that somebody that you think is okay, something you think is normal and above board, there's something sneaky going on here. Now, it can be that he is actually lying to that person. He's the one being sneaky and everything, and they need to cut the connection with him. It doesn't necessarily mean that the sneaky, sly connection is something he's got going on with somebody. It could be that your sister, for instance, needs to cut ties with him for her own benefit. It can be written that way. All right, bottom of the deck is your second question, whatever that may be. Welcome to the room, Divine Empathic Tarot. I believe you have your own website, don't you? If you want to link your website, let people know where you are. If people want to click on Divine's site, that's fine by me. Welcome to the room. I'm working on the donations at the moment. I still have 2 detailed readings and a mini to do, but I do think somebody else paid after that, so I'll check that after this. Your answer, O'Neill, is straight out yes for your second question. Well, it's not really straight out yes. We have a yes, we have a bonus, we have luxury, we have bonuses at work, going up the ladder at work, we have working hard. It's like the 8 of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. This is really good. We also have about taking a chance, this could be taking a chance, giving somebody a second chance. It also could be taking a gamble of some kind. Now, normally when these two come out, I tell people to go and buy a $5 lottery ticket or something like that. Just put a gamble on, you might win something at the moment. Now, your other part of your question where I said a maybe yes, this is where you've got to give something some time. You won't know right now, you've got to give something some time. All right, so thank you so much, O'Neill. Let me just quickly go and check what the donations are so I can tell you, Divine, whether I can take on another one. All right, now as I said, the double donation for the detailed reading is still sitting in pending at the moment. Now, Doa, you have come to my channel many times, so I'm going to trust that that will come through. So Doa, D, you're up next. I don't think your question's on here. No, it's not. So we're doing the 2 detailed readings for D. Then we have a mini and we have a full for Jessica. Oh no, that's not a full reading because that's Australian dollars. Okay, yeah, a detailed reading will be about those 2 payments put together, Jess. So you've got a mini reading and a $10 reading. Okay, so I'm going to do a mini and a $10 reading for Jess. Mini and a $10. Because you're paying in Australian dollars, the payments are American dollars, okay? Unless, yeah, because the 10 and the 10 comes out at, well, put it this way, one of my readers paid $20 Australian, which works out to be about $12 US, okay? So I don't know if you meant that you've paid twice, so you can have 1 detailed reading, or you want to have a mini reading with it. I'll give you a $10 reading, okay? Or no, actually that's 2 minis you've paid for there. So you've paid for 2 minis, or you want 1 detailed. Anyway, we'll get to that when we get there. Yeah, it'll come through, D. I trust you. You've been on my channel many times. And I can also contact PayPal because your name and everything's in my thing, and I can say this person hasn't paid. Yeah, and then they will source the money, they'll give it to me and source it from you. All right, so we're up to D. First question. I have to terminate the lease to my apartment to move somewhere else. To that end, will my landlord be okay? Okay, so I'm just checking. The problem I have, Divine, you are asking whether I would take another payment. At the moment, there's nobody in here with me. That's fine. I don't think people will come in here because the wind has been blowing around in here like crazy anyway. And when that door opens, it's quite cool in here. So I don't think people will feel comfortable sitting out here eating their lunch. And lunch is commenced. And it is Monday, so I'm not expecting a whole load of people to come in here anyway. So I'll do D's 2 detailed readings. When I get onto Jessica's, either this is a detailed reading or 2 minis, I'm not sure what's going on there with her. When I get onto Jessica, if there's still nobody in here, we can do a reading for you, okay? But at the moment, the readings are closed just at the moment. All right. And as I just said that, we do have people coming in here, so readings are closed. We'll just do these readings and we'll have to finish up for the day. Okay, there is nowhere really else I can go in the club where I've got privacy and no music. If I could have music in the background, I can basically read anywhere in the club. All right, so let's get on to that question 4. And I'll have to talk quietly, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Okay, so yeah, so readings are closed because as soon as I said that, people have come in here. Will your landlord be okay with you terminating the lease? You're nervous about the reaction. Okay, so let's see the landlord's reaction to you terminating the lease to the apartment. How will the landlord react to D terminating her lease? How will D's landlord react to the termination of her lease? How will she be with you? She'll be fine. Look at this. If you were in a romantic relationship, this is wonderful. She'll be sad to lose you. You're a good tenant. She likes that you're there. There's some sort of attachment between the two of you, not just landlord and tenant. She will be worried about who's going to replace you. But this is not somebody angry or somebody upset and angry with you. She understands why you need to go. But she will be worried about who's going to replace you. Who's she going to get that's going to be a good tenant like you? I don't know if you pay your rent on time or you keep the place beautiful or you're a good person to her or friendship is there. It's basically like, it's like you're leaving this place to go live with somebody else. Like my daughter, she's packing up and moving in with her boyfriend. And she's, for the last couple of years, lived with this group of girls and really, really loved it. And she's missing going, but she needs to be with her boyfriend, you know what I mean? But this is somebody very, very understanding that you need to move on. You have to live with your mum and take care of her. So she's very understanding about, I was going to say this is something to do with a daughter. You are the daughter. Because this is usually about a baby girl, a daughter. So this is completely understands, but she is worried about who's going to fill your spot. And she may even say to you, do you know anybody that could move in? Do you know anybody that would like to take your apartment? So let's see. Is your mother unwell? Because this is something very, very... it's like something that you've got to do till it ends, something till the end of whatever this is. But in regards to your mother, which is her here, and being at her home, we got some sort of business kind of transaction going on here. So She may even say that in the future, if circumstances change and you want to come back, let me know immediately and I'll find a position, I'll find a place for you. But this is her leaving the doorway open for you to come back if you want to. She may even try to talk terms and say, look, what about we do this or we do that? So there's some sort of option being presented there. But this is showing me the journey with your mum. It's going to be tough. This is showing me it's going to be an overload, you moving with your mum. And you're going to need a break from being with your mum. I don't know if this is the person that gives you a break or somebody else gives you a break, but that's where somebody helps you out. So even though you're moving in with your mum, you're going to help with her care or whatever that is all about. I feel like it's going to be too much for you. So you may be investing in somebody else's help. They've turned the heaters on now. So those people are workers and they've turned the heaters on and shut the roof a little bit. Yeah, okay, let's see some more information about you moving in with your mum, because I feel like it's all going to go fine. She's completely understanding of what's going on. Is your mum requiring surgery and there's something to do with her heart, her head and her blood? Okay, I'm seeing something going on, and it's like if your mum's got something wrong with her heart, let's say, they find out that she's got something wrong with the bladder. It's like she's got one thing that's wrong and the tablets or the medication for that is causing a problem with something else. And I'm not going to lie, it's not something that's getting better with time. It's not getting worse, but it's not getting better. You may be going to take her to a new doctor and get everything tested and get a second opinion as to what can be done for your mum. Someone may actually suggest some type of surgery to correct something, to fix something. If she did do that, there is a problem around the heart, the blood and the head. I don't know why. So it's almost like to correct something in, like she might have a hip that needs replacing. They can't do it because it affects her heart or it affects her blood. So it's where something is contradicting what she needs done. So let's just see. We've still got 2 minutes here. She's diabetic. Okay, so that's got to be controlled. And the diabetes medication is probably creating something else that's wrong. So if she's been on diabetic medication for some time, that would indicate the bowel, the bladder, the kidneys, the liver. So there's something else going on underlying. It's a tricky situation. It's a catch-2 situation at the moment. So her having whatever the surgery is will create a new complication. And I do feel there's some sort of burden coming towards you. Okay, so let's just see how things are going to go with you moving out. But your main question was, how will the landlord go? She will be sorry to lose you. She won't be angry, she won't be annoyed. She will be fully understanding that you need to go and support your family. But she'll be saying, if you can do anything to not leave, please let me know. Or she might even ask if you know somebody that could take your place. Okay. All right, so there is fear about new beginnings and death here. So this is a whole new journey for you, but it's something to do till the end. Now, I don't know what kind of thing you're coping with your mum here, but this could be fears that if you're not there, something could happen and you need to be there. And you're starting a new journey, but you're not sure what it's all about and how you're going to be with all of this. You will be looking at new options, new journeys, new things to do. So you may live with your mum for a little bit and then start thinking, I miss my alone time. I need somewhere where I can go. You may even start staying in a hotel once a week just to get a break, just to go away from it. You've got double sevens here. July will be good for you. July will be where things start to make sense, things start to get in order. I feel that you're going to become an investigator to your mother's health. You're going to start to see the window of what's been going on when you're not there. You're going to find out some things that need to be stopped. So you said she's diabetic. You might find out that she's been eating chocolates and cake and everything when you're not there, and then saying, oh, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I've been feeling like I'm going to throw up. And I think you're going to be very regimental about what's happening, and you're going to say, this is our new journey and this is how we're going to fix everything. But I do see some fears there. Anyway, that's your first question. So we'll just quickly do 2 yes and no's for you. Just think about yes and no. Yeah, and we're all sending good wishes to your mum and praying for your mum that everything's going to go well. You will be missing being in your own apartment, I'm telling you now. You'll be like, oh my God, I can see you in my head pulling your hair out going, yeah, I just need to go. I need to have a break. So when you start to get like that, I don't know what kind of extra help you get in where you live. Over here we have people that are support people and stuff like that. The neighbour that I used to have years ago, he had a support base where they would come and pick up his disabled wife once a week. And he had the whole day to go hang out with his mates or whatever and just have a break. So if you have any of those kind of facilities and things like that over there to help you, you need to invest in that now. Start exploring what you can do. Anyway, 2 yes and no's for you, Dee, and then we'll move on to your second question, please. Okay, that's 1. And then we're on to Jess. Did we work out what we were doing for Jessica? Because she's paid 2 mini payments. So I don't know if I'm doing 2 minis for her or if I'm doing 1 detailed reading for her. Okay, Dee, here we go. Yes or no? I need another card for that one. Your second question is probably no. You've got something to do with pressures, annoying, sabotage. You've got some kind of watching every move. So I don't know if this is you watching your mum or your mum watching you and in your business, but this is some kind of spying. This is annoying. And then this is wanting sexual desire and enjoyment and all of that. So your second question, I'm feeling like maybe, yes and no. So it depends on the day or whatever. But this is kind of annoying, kind of looking into something. Your first question that I'm a bit puzzled with, we're getting a yes. Best card in the deck I just pulled out to clarify. We've got a yes here. We've got with hard work, it's a yes. You need to ask for somebody else's help here. This is being lucky, being in the right place at the right time. You're going to be presented with doorways. So you're going to be presented with opportunities, more people coming in. D, we will keep going. All right. I need the second question. Actually, I'm just wondering whether Dee and Jessica, I'm finding it very difficult to be able to continue this. This has never happened. It's Monday. It's Monday. This has never happened on a Monday. So I don't know if there's a place down the other end where I can continue and finish this off. There's plenty of places, as I said, but there's music playing. Anyway, I'll try and keep going. Second question. May I have an update? I'm going to put the hearing aids in so you can hear me better. And guess what? I don't think I've put them in the bag. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Okay, hopefully this doesn't pick up the background noise. and it only picks up my voice. Just let me know if you can hear me more clearly when I put these in. And I'll go into the... All right. So hopefully you guys can hear me better. I'm going to face this way so people can't hear what I'm saying. And let's look at Dee's second question. And then we're on to what's happening with Jessica, please. Can someone please tell me what's going on with Jessica? Jessica, you paid twice for one detailed reading. Okay, thank you. Can we get your question ready to go? And Dee's second question is, may I have an update on Tim's energy towards me, like how does he feel towards you? Okay. And then we need Jessica's question ready to go. Here we go. He's so loud. Right, D. It's more clearer, you can hear me. I've turned the background, I've shut it out, and I'm facing away from the people that are in here. All right, so let's see Tim and D, the connection. How does Tim feel? It's going in and out for you, Chris. It may have been when I was fiddling with the things on the hearing aids. So hopefully it's better now. You can't hear me now. I normally wear them. D, can you hear me? You can hear me. I don't know what's happening with Chris then. Okay, well that's all that's important, that D, you can hear me at the moment. You can hear me perfectly. Perfect. Okay, what's going on with you and Tim? We have single energy first card out. We have someone being a bit cold or a bit strong with how they feel about things. We also have this annoying feature of somebody interfering. This can be family members, kids, can be ex-people, people at work. So there's some sort of annoying energy going on. We do have the heartbreak kind of thing, so I don't know if that's on your side or his. And we have the little boy energy that needs to grow up, followed by somebody taking control of their life. So I feel like the first row is looking at things, I feel like this would be something to do with work and complications and all of that. It's like that common thing where they'll go, I just haven't got time to think about this. I don't sit around the house thinking about our relationship or what I want or whatever. I'm too busy with my work, or I'm too busy with what's going on. So I'm feeling this angry, annoyed kind of energy in the beginning of the reading about Tim. Then I'm just seeing work and money in the bottom here. This is like, I want to go to this place but you don't like it. You want to go to this place but I don't like it. So it's like things that you want, and this is good because this is a surprise talking about the future and about future plans of commitment of some kind. But this is talking about, I can't give this to you. I can't give it to you right now. I'm with this different group of people. I can't get this happening right now. So it's sort of like conflicting energies I'm seeing here. Bottom of the deck, we got the love moving towards the future. We got a surprise of love. We got this secret that he's holding about love. And then we got this, trying to force something out of a situation, trying to not communicate, trying to just cut something out. But this is how the person's actually feeling. When they're at home, they're alone, they're feeling like we could have something, we could do something, we could move forward with each other. Forget that, I don't want to think about it. This is where somebody doesn't want to think about it, doesn't want to talk about it. I don't know if Tim had somebody in the background before or you did, but that can be pissed off energy about the past. It can be somebody that was interfering in the relationship. It could be your sister or your mother or your friend saying, we don't like him. It can be the other way around as well. So there's something to do with third-party interference in this connection between you and Tim. So let's just quickly look at tarots. I'm sorry that this has happened for the last two readings. Normally this place is me in here. Anyway, it is what it is. everybody's entitled to enjoy this space. I just thought nobody would come in here because it was cold and windy, but the workers have come in here and shut the doors, shut the top and turned the heaters on. Tim and Dee. You think it might be off for him, like something's going on with him and another person. I'm not seeing another female in here. I think we looked at this before. There's all males come out. We've got the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and we've got the Knight of Wands. So we do have a player kind of energy where somebody wants to be free and easy, do their own thing, and I'll get to you when I will. We've got this tower of, I just don't want to do anything anymore, go away, leave me alone. But then we've got this promise of maybe later, when I'm older, we can do something more solid. So this is him being single and free energy and wants something, doesn't want something. This is him saying, I want to be committed. It's like he has a fight within himself to have that, okay? Then there's some sort of temptation going on here. There's also this emotional detachment going on, and this is all said and done. I'm finished with this. I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't want to think about this anymore. The outcome for him is solid commitment and love and support, hanging around waiting for this to happen. I feel this is your energy. You're waiting for this to come, and holding on to what it used to be. Is this going to happen or not? Because this should be waiting for this and then it comes. It should be in that direction, but it's in the opposite direction. So you're waiting for this to be the person you know he can be. Bottom of the deck, what might happen? Two of Cups, Three of Cups, and Fate. Kids are meant to be together. So I just hope there's not another person involved in this situation, but I'm not seeing any other female. There's no female coming out in this reading. It's only you. So hopefully this is what's coming eventually. You ask, what does he feel? What does he think about you? What's the connection with you? This is nice, but it's hidden at the moment. He's not revealing this. He's not bringing this out, that this is what he wants. Oh my gosh. It's like the whole of the people that work here are all in here right now. All right, let's do Lenormand on you and Tim. Oh, so he's actually with somebody else? He's with somebody else. Yeah, because if he's not with you, who's he breaking up with? Who's the disaster happening with? So let's see, you and Tim's energy. We have, he wants to kiss and make up, he wants to have something good, and he wants to start again. His energy towards you is very, very nice energy, but this is just somebody that feels regret, remorse, feels like they need to apologise all the time for whatever's going on. What's hidden here? We need to look a little bit more closely. He may be looking at your social media and stuff like that. This is you. He desires you, he wants you, but we also have the snake in the grass as well. Okay, so let's finish up with 2 yes and no from the blue deck, and then we're on to Jessica. I really wish I could postpone this reading for you, Jessica, and find somewhere else where I can do this. What I might do is I'll just have a quick look out there, and if there's nobody down that end down there, I might pack this all up and move down there to do your reading where there's no music, because this is not real good energy like this. Alright, this is just your 2 yes and no's. Your first one is no. Second one is yes. Alright, so the reason I said no was we had a maybe card and a no all tied up. So this is either you or Tim's energy where just can't do anything about the situation. And this is, some things are real and some things are not real. So I'm taking a negative tone to that. And then this is all about the woman with the coin or the woman with the answers. So he may be with somebody because of money. He may be doing something because of money and financial situation. But your yes and no for your first question, I'm getting a maybe no. I'm thinking it's more of a no. Your second question, I'm getting a yes, I'm getting a yes, and I'm getting a definite yes here. So something you're going to win, something that's going to be victorious. The strength is back there, and this is telling you to keep yourself grounded. Don't go in flights of fantasy in your mind and think this and think that. Keep with what's real and what's true and work forward. With a job, this is really successful in a job. Yeah. Okay, you've reposted the question. Current energies of the visual art. Thank you so much, Dee, and thank you for everybody. Jessica, can you hear me before I start your reading? Because Chris was saying she couldn't hear me. Can you hear me or not? Current energies of the visual art direction, Donna, and the potential. No worries. Good luck with everything, Dee, and good luck with your mum. And remember to ask for help, because it looked like you wouldn't ask for help and you're trying to do it all yourself. Current energies of the visual art director, Donna, and the potential principal, Tina. Are they positive or negative? I'm waiting for Donna to write me a reference letter for my next job. Okay, so we're looking at two people here. You want to know about Donna. It doesn't matter which job they do, so you want to know the energies coming off Donna towards you and Tina towards you, yeah? Not between each other, about you. Donna and Tina. Current energies of Donna and Tina. Positive or negative towards you. Okay. All right, so thank you for your donation. Here we go. Oh, you had to restart. Okay, no worries, Chris. Thank you. What are the energies? I'm going to look at Donna separately and Tina separately, okay? How does Donna feel towards Jessica? And how does Tina feel towards Jessica and her work? This is your work. How do these two women feel about Jessica and her work? How does the director Donna feel? And how does Tina, the principal, feel about Jessica? Okay, this is Donna. Okay. A little bit confused with what I'm seeing here, because the first four cards out for Donna are positive. It's very positive. Talented, like a family, like a community, community kind of feel. Very nice energy. Surprising, like you surprise them. But Donna also feels this is all about somebody's responsibility. When I see black sixes, it would be irresponsible of this person. So this is like where they don't want to be responsible. She doesn't want to be responsible for something. I'm going to look more into that. But how does she feel about you? This is a connection here. This is like you're her kind of people. You're her community. You fit. And this is positive energy here. I'm just not too sure why this come out. This could be showing me there's something going on in her life to do with her parents. Nothing to do with you. Because this is a problem when I read like this. It can show me stuff that's going on in their lives. With Tina. Tina is on and off about you. She thinks that you fit, that you're in the right place at the right time, but other times she feels like there's something connected to you that needs to disconnect. So I don't know if you've got some friend or some sort of connection going on that interferes with your movement forward, but she's concerned about when you're on and when you're on, and when you're off, you're off. So, and she feels it's something to do with somebody else. She's also got a lot of this secret negative kind of energy here. I feel like this Tina, I feel like she might be sharp and cold kind of personality. And this is somebody that's frustrated with something. She sees potential, but she's frustrated about something. So this is a little bit confusing. I'm just going to look at tarot on this. Show me first up Donna. How does Donna connect to Jessica and her work and her journey? How does Donna feel about Jessica? 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. Wow. Wow. Okay. She's trusting in her own intuition that you're the right person. She wants you to travel with this journey. So I don't know if you're meant to go overseas because you've got the world here. The world in the tarot normally means completion, the end. To me, I feel like with the journey and the world, this is something to do with branching out, going bigger. And she doesn't want to rush anything. She doesn't want you to rush anything. She doesn't want you to go too quickly into whatever you're doing. It's almost like a mama bear protecting you, this Donna person. You also have something where she's trying to tell you to balance up your life. Balance up your, I don't know if your personal life interferes with your work and your career, or you've got a physical health issue or something, but there's some sort of interference that I'm seeing coming from her. She also worries that you might be trying to take on something too quickly, too much, because you've got this fast-paced movement with too much. So she does have care and concern, and maybe that's why the black sixes come out, because this would be, it's irresponsible of me to say, yes, she should do this, because I feel it would be too much for her at this time. So I feel a protective nature from her, almost like a mama bear kind of feeling. With this one, let's shuffle and see this one, Tina. They're co-workers and you're a new art teacher, okay. I just feel that she knows that you can do big things, but she's wondering whether some things that you're taking on might be too much, too quickly. I'm getting more positive energy from her than from this Tina person. This Tina person might not like it because you're better than her, you look better than her, or whatever. Everybody likes you, and they don't like her the way they like you, or the students like you better. And being that you're a teacher, this may be her concern about that when you're teaching. You're a teacher, not a friend. Because this can be males, females, and teaching and everything like that. And this would be saying she needs to teach and not be the students' friends. Okay, so here we go. Show me Tina's energy towards Jessica. Top and bottom. She can see that you'll go right to the top with what you're doing. She knows that you're better than her with what you do, or that the students connect to you better than she can do this, because she's got very positive feelings when I look at the tarot with her. This is her seeing that you are top of your game. Nine of Pentacles to me is like you've climbed the ladder, you've done all the work that you need to do to be where you are. This here is that manifesting your dreams, making something go to the top. She sees that you're very good at what you do, but you're very attractive to people. People are very attracted to you and everything, and that may be where she has a problem. She also sees about signing contracts with you, being something in the future. She wants you to commit to this. This is like a commitment of marriage, and then this is something to do with also that even though you're a teacher and everything, you're still learning. There's something else she wants you to learn. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on there with that connection. So we'll just have a look. Have you got another question that you want me looking at? We've only got like 1 minute to go, or a couple of minutes. If if there's something more you want me to look at, because I've pretty much looked at that now. That's what I feel about them. So top of the deck will be Donna, bottom of the deck will be Tina. How does Donna at the top of the deck connect to what does she feel and think about Jessica? And bottom of the deck. Okay, so when we do the yes and no's, you can think about, will you get this reference letter from Donna? So top of the deck is Donna, bottom of the deck is Tina, and you and them. Here we go. Top of the deck with her. We got loyalty, trust, and long-term and commitment, with sly and cheating and short-term fleeting moments. So we got very opposing opinions coming off Donna here. We also have this where, I don't know if she wants you stuck on the bridge that you're on. She wants you to stick at this journey longer, because this can be being loyal and true and staying on this journey a bit longer before you branch out, because she feels that you might be doing something too quick. I don't think this is about sly. I think this is slow and steady, and this is quick. So I think there may be concerns about you trying to do something else before you're ready. Okay. Bottom of the deck for Tina, we have she wants you to give something some time, and we have this homey where you feel like, I remember when I was working as a youth worker, and one of the people there said that you're here as a guidance, counselling teacher almost, not as their mother. So I feel that this Tina sees that you relate to students and other people like you do with friends and friendship, which is good, but she might not particularly like that kind of style. Yeah. All right, so now let's just do yes and no's, and thank you so much everybody that donated today. So you'll get some messages out of this, Jessica. And then we'll do 2 yes and no's, top and bottom, and plus final messages, okay? So just think about 2 questions in your mind right now. Like I said, maybe the first one is, will you get that a reference letter from Donna? And then we're finished, guys. I'm going to have to find a space to do the private reading. I've got a private reading after this, and I can't do it in here. All right, yes or no? Okay, top of the deck, first question. We have a maybe yes and no, so we'll have to clarify that one. And bottom of the deck, we have a yes. Okay, so second question's a yes. Top of the deck, we have a yes. Okay, so it's a maybe yes. You've got to wait for whatever your first question was. You are being told about balancing everything, balancing your work life, your home life, your relationships with your friendships, whatever. Someone's very envious of you at this time, and you need to keep alert and think on your feet. This is the thinking woman. This is what you deserve and what you want, and keep at whatever it is. But beware, there is somebody very envious of your journey. Bottom of the deck, your last messages are making the money, doing well. Again, we've got a balance card here. Stick with reality, not what's fantasy. If you start thinking, oh, this person doesn't like me or whatever, it could consume you, and it might not even be true. And also you've been given the card of the second chakra. This is all to do with family, balance, and children. In your case, students. But that's also to do with family and connection and friendships. It can be about fertility and babies, so I don't know how old you are, Jessica, but that can be telling you that there's something to do with a baby on its way. Okay? All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm out of here. I've got to turn this thing off, and I'll catch everybody. I should be online tomorrow. I'm going to have a look around to see if there's somewhere else I can go and do readings. There was a part of the club that I liked using in the past, but something went down in that part of the club, and I just don't want to put myself in that position. They have renovated the back part of the club here. I'm going to go down there and see if there's anywhere where it's quiet, like there's no music. Yeah, anyway, thank you to everyone that donated today. Thank you, Crystal, for all your help. Mama B, did she disappear? What's happening with Mama B? I know she was having a sleep before. Anyway, hopefully she's well, and take care, and we'll talk to everybody